London.
It's 2 minutes now.
We are at platform 9 3/4 at King's Cross Station, just like the movie. I'm gonna buy a couple of things.
See what Shayla wants. Which is fine, but keep in mind you will have others. Okay, so we're gonna go to the right. Okay, definitely taking us to Narnia. Definitely, we're going to Narnia. Oh, and it's gonna start switching, and we're gonna see Aslan.
That'd be awesome.
That would be so cool.
Sorry, Park International Hotel. Yes, please. Spin around. Give us a look. Spin around. Harry Potter from London. She got told by a real London guy that because we asked where platform 9 3/4 is, and so she got told by like a real London guy that she was waiting for her Hogwarts letter to arrive, and he pointed us where to go. So Seth booked us in the Kensington Chelsea neighborhood, which is the nicer neighborhood, because he was looking for places that were, safe for families and weren't somewhat ghetto or whatever.
South Korea's
The ambassador of South Korea.
It's residents.
Anyway, so we get to walk by all these kind of ritzy buildings and neighborhoods. It's pretty spectacular. You're supposed to be in it and then flip it around.
Oh. There's a lot of dogs out here.
So to do one of these cycles, these bikes, it's €3 for a day pass, and then $1.65 for a season.
Pounds.
Anyway, so they're definitely not expensive, and I think well worth the money to go around this absolutely gorgeous area. There's some kind of monument over there, but it's a big park, and if you're in the mood for some greenery and a little less pavement, well worth it. This building to the right, Royal Albert Hall. Queen Victoria and her people. But it's a man. Who is Albert? Gate. The famous telephone booths. But we're told not to go in because they smell like urine. We just happened to be walking right in front of the Guards Museum, and we stumbled upon this. the Green Park. We'll go see that hopefully tomorrow.
With mock news science superseded. We'll hit something. Yeah, that's the palace grounds. Also, pedestrian, like.
Shayla, what are your thoughts about riding on a double-decker bus?
Fun.
Yeah, it's fun. And we're nice and high up, so we get to see the city as we're driving. And since we're higher, like you can look over the cars and stuff, so you can actually see the buildings better. Highly recommend the double-decker bus and shuttle, and it's cheaper than the tube. About riding on the double-decker bus, you have to have a credit card, and you just scan right as you come in. So instead of like old school putting, you know, your change in there, you just scan your credit card, you tap it. But you have to have a credit card per person. So there's 3 of us, so that means we had to have 3 different credit cards. You can't use the same one. So just make sure if you've got little ones traveling, you have to pay for them with a separate credit card. Yeah, you're a little one.
Double-decker bus, looking at a double-decker bus.
Churchill War Rooms, which again, if you're in Los Angeles, go. The Eye of London is that big Ferris wheel in the back. But then look at the tops of all of these buildings. They're so cool.
This is what you do.
I do not. I usually ask you guys a good question or something.
I think so, yeah.
It's cool. Ripping across the Thames.
Taxi. Taxi. We did not get to take these cool old taxis because I heard they are kind of expensive, but apparently they know a lot about the city and they'll tell you all about it. Park International Hotel. That was where we stayed in London.
We're walking in the London Underground. Trying not to film people so they don't get all pissed off. Oops. This way to Narnia. What do you think about going to Narnia? That's gonna make for good footage.
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, all of these cool things. Oh yeah.
70 pounds for this.
Wow.
It's crazy. They want 50 pounds.
So here we are, our last morning in Europe. We are in our London hotel, which we like. It was quite a bit nicer than the one in Paris, where we are staying in Kensington. So it was not cheap. Not traveling on a budget for this one. But we were just kind of reminiscing on all of our favorite parts of the trip. And Seth is looking out the window right now. That amazing view. So yeah, my favorite part, my favorite part of London is the architecture. So the architecture is very diverse. So it's got like some Roman influence, it's got some French influence, and then it's also got this like old colonial kind of style. But everything, like, it all goes really well. Like, you would think, like, oh, that sounds like it wouldn't go together. It does. And they actually like a lot of color, a lot of detail, a lot of design. So I actually really liked, like, the architecture, the building. Everybody has been so friendly here. Lots of people have asked us, where are you from? So, yeah, it's just a really nice, I feel like, atmosphere, environment wherever you go. Very inviting. And then it does help that we did have some blue skies here, more so in London than we did in France. And if you haven't had a chance to check out those other videos on Germany and France, check them out because they are a lot of fun. And hey, thanks for traveling with us.
waiting for our flight back home. We're in Heathrow Airport, and we just happen to have a view of the United Club passes, so we're in the club.
And I just found this thingy, if you go on this side, has the US plug-in. That's the first, like, United States plug-in versus the English plug-in side.
Okay.
So if you need to charge your cell phone, this is the United Club. The spread.